What's up there, YouTube? How y'all doing? This Gorilla Wayne. I'm getting ready to go to work. I'm just talk to you guys a little bit. You know, there's a lot of people getting fired. A lot of things going on here in the USA. You know, our President Trump, he wants to make America great again. He really don't know what he's doing. Because if he knew what he was doing, he wouldn't be hurting his people. It's a lot of Americans getting fired. Trump fired a lot of Americans. Him and Elon Musk, 20,000 people got fired in the government. You know, a lot of that was in retaliation. But now he firing a lot of your everyday people that ain't never did nothing to Trump. It's not in the U.S. government. It's getting fired because of Trump's tariff war with China. You know, a lot of freight. The boats not coming in from China with the containers for the truck drivers. A lot of truck drivers getting fired. A lot of companies are shutting down. A lot of companies are shutting down because of this Trump, China, U.S. tariff war. Now, Trump got this war going on all across the globe, though. This tariff tax, it's got to do with a lot of different people. But they really feeling it over there in the West United States and California with them boats coming in from China. I'm hearing about a lot of drivers getting fired. I just watch YouTube but talk about how a lot of his employees, not a lot of his co-workers came to work. Security guard told them they had to go, but he's still working. You know, he said, if you got a good job and you making money, hell, you better, this is not the time to be flip-flopping around on different jobs. If you making money, you better sit where you at right now. You know, it's not just the truck drivers in the containers. This is going to come all the way down to the retail. This is going to trickle down to everybody, not just the truck drivers. Trump hurting a lot of people with this mess, with this tariff war, because of the jealousy of what he has with China's growth. You don't hurt your own people because you trying to hurt China and you hurting your own people, man. That's not how you do it. You keep relations open with China and these countries, and if you want to make America great again, you can do it. You can do it. Shit, do it. Hell, do it. We all don't have to pay the consequences for that. It's getting tight out here. Then in other news, we got Philippine news. India's making strides in the Philippines. Them Indians are coming into the Philippines, and Indians going to set up shop, businesses and things. Indians got money. They going to set up shop and businesses. I've seen how they do that in the Bahamas and Jamaicas. You go on a vacation to the Bahamas and Jamaicas, them Indians got the local people working for them. And they coming into the Philippines setting up shop. They're going to set up shop and they're going to have the locals working. That'll be good for the locals that need jobs. You know? And then they say, I heard it's supposed to be a lockdown in the Philippines because of the HIV crisis. But I also heard that's not true. It's not as bad as people are saying. It's not going to be a lockdown. It's up 1%. They say it's mostly from the 15 to 25-year-old, the young people, and it's mostly men on men. So if you're out there gigoloing and partying, be careful, use condoms or whatnot. I never been gigoloing out there in the Philippines. I missed all the fun. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Probably a good thing, because I might have went out there and went buck wild, and I might have went out there and caught that ninja or whatnot. But I doubt it, because I don't go buck wild. I just went out there. I seen one woman. I only dated one Filipina, and that's my wife. When I went out there, met her on Facebook. That was it. You know. So it's been a blessing. I missed all the gigoloing. Missed out on all the fun. Just fun with my wife. That's good. So anyway, uh, yeah, it's no more. It's no, yeah. You got to be careful in the Philippines. Same way, like you got to be careful in USA. Everybody's the stigma on the gay thing is over these days. People have forgot about the diseases that you can catch and no longer using condoms and stuff like that. So, uh, you know, and they got medicines for the deadly diseases now. So people forgot about condoms and all this here type shit. Best thing for you is to get, I'm gonna say, get you a partner, stay with your partner, don't be going buck wild and all this shit, things travel around and all this here type thing or whatnot. But anyway, if you got a good job, hold on to it. Okay. Or whatnot. Because shit getting tough out here, If you got a job that's got to do with anything retail, electronics, sales, and it's got to do with freight coming in from overseas, things might get tight. If you got a job that got anything to do with anything manufactured local in the USA, you probably be all right. Shit's starting to get bad from what I'm hearing. Anyway, I don't know what you're doing, but you stay prayed up. I don't know who you pray to, but whoever you're praying to, you better ask for some protection in these days. You better pray to get your bills paid. You better talk to whoever it is you're praying to. You need to holler at it. You need to holler at it, him or her or whoever it is, and tell them to hold you down. Okay? The Creator been holding me down, and there's a lot of things come against me. But our Creator, He's been holding me down, and He gonna keep holding me down. And I'm gonna keep holding Him down. Okay? Through His only begotten Son name. Hallelujah. Everybody take it easy out there in YouTube land. And if you got a good job, if you think you got a good job, shit, you better try to hunker down, get down off in your bunker and wait for the storm to come over, because people starting to lose their jobs now. I'll holler at y'all later.